This is absolutely crazy, folks, but as crazy as this story is, it gets even crazier. Why? Because two people are no longer alive, according to this report. One of them is unborn, but I thought... How are you good people doing? Welcome to the channel. I am Ty Smith. You're watching my channel, Modern Renaissance Man, in which I'm greatly appreciative of. Make sure you are following me on the platforms that you see above and below. And don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. That way my content can stay consistently recommended to you. And if and when you do subscribe to the channel, click the bell notification in the process and select all notifications after that. Do not forget also, I have another YouTube channel called Man, Husband, Father. I got 3 episodes over there right now, and I hope and pray that y'all go over there and pay attention to that and use the comment section to leave something. Everything I'm telling you to do over here, do over there. I'm rolling these videos out today, and I know y'all. Look. When you work as much as I do, sometimes the job forces you to take days off. I love what I do, y'all, as a director. But no, they didn't force me to take no days off. I just want to take some days off in case y'all didn't know it. So, yeah, so I'm just trying to roll these things out for you guys. Plus, this is my anniversary week, and we're celebrating all week. Yeah, I took off for my anniversary. To those of you that sent gifts to me through Cash App and through PayPal, I really appreciate it. To those of you that are sending gifts to the radio station, I appreciate those gifts as well. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is another one of those videos where we're going to go through this together, and I'm going to be pausing it. But if you would like to watch this, go over to KHON2 News and just type in husband of missing pregnant woman, and you will see the rest of it, okay? So let's get ready to get into this.
A major development in the case of Misha Johnson, the pregnant Hawaii woman who went missing last July. Her soldier husband admitted to killing her out of rage. We warn you, some of the details in this story are disturbing. Stephen Farino reports.
Cameras were not allowed at the courtroom at Wheeler. However, we did watch a live feed from here at Schofield Barracks. This is the first time we have Private First Class Dwayne Johnson. I can tell you he did look proper in the courtroom. He was clean cut, clean shaven. He had his full dress uniform on, and he was very polite to the judge. Answered, yes, ma'am, no, ma'am. But he was very stoic and emotionless when talking about the night he killed the woman he called the love of his life. And we warn you, some of these details are graphic. Johnson's wife, 19-year-old Misha Johnson, reported missing on August 1st last year. She was 6 months pregnant at the time.
And you guys know where I'm going with this, don't you? You know where I'm going with this, but we'll let this story continue. But the fact that this just came out, guys, if you don't know this story that I got right here, and shout out to Chicago locals is what they call themselves. This just got updated hours ago, and she was missing since last year. So let's keep going.
In court today, PFC Johnson said on July 12th, the two argued because Misha accused him of cheating and threatened to keep his baby's life. Johnson said that.
Did he keep his baby's life? Wait.
Time. In court today, PFC Johnson said on July 12th, the two argued because Misha accused him of cheating and threatened to keep his baby's life.
He did not want the baby to live? Now, while we're on this subject right now, folks, because I do understand why those Chicago locals sent me, because it's a subject that I talked about last weekend when I was there, and it is how rageful husbands, boyfriends can get when you are innocent and being accused of something that you did not do. Guys, I cannot tell you the amount of men that I've talked to, good men, that have been accused of cheating by their wives, been accused of cheating by their girlfriends, and it is one of the craziest things that can cause a man to completely boil, go crazy, especially if it's a man that is a really good man, really decent man, a stand-up guy holding it down, and then been accused of doing something like that. And guys, let me say this straight up. This is in no way any justification for what this young man did. There is no justification. But what I am trying to tell you is that a lot of folks that I've talked to, I understand how they get to the point to where they snap, but I do not agree with what they did. But we're just talking about the mechanism that goes on with the person emotionally and spiritually that causes them just to, you don't believe me. All you have to do, like I told y'all, the fact that we're even doing more of these because you guys are requesting them. I am a huge fanatic of watching a lot of true crime shows and things like that. And they call it like crime of passion, things like that of the sort. And it's always when it's a crime of passion, it's going to be somebody that you've been in a relationship with, had relations with, things of that sort, right? And man, this right here for what he did, and I'm just lost on this whole thing because she wanted to keep the baby. That threw me for a loop right there. I mean, he wanted her to, she's 6 months out and he wanted her to, I don't know. Anyway, let's keep going.
Threatened to keep his baby's life. Johnson said that made him overwhelmed with rage, and he grabbed the machete he kept next to his bed and struck Misha in the left temple.
Wow. Now, shoot. God dang. I know I just said to you, remember, I just told you guys to call somebody to snap, and look what they said. He said in a fit of rage. Man, he grabbed a machete though, man. Holy smokes.
Johnson said that made him overwhelmed with rage, and he grabbed the machete he kept next to his bed and struck Misha in the left temple. He said he wanted to hurt her, but he did not intend to kill her.
What? What do you thought was going to be the flat side? Come on, man. And he's a ex-soldier. He was a soldier. You picked up a sharp Friday the 13th Jason Voorhees machete and you meant to just smack her with it? Come on, man. Let's stop now. This is where you knew exactly what you were doing, man. That's crazy. A machete, not a pillow. He wanted to hurt her. You could have grabbed the pillow. Knowing she was pregnant and everything, you could have grabbed the pillow. I'm not condoning any of that. I'm just saying. He had alternatives beside a freaking machete.
But he did not intend to kill her. Shot in the left temple. He said he wanted to hurt her, but he did not intend to kill her. PFC Johnson admitted he dismembered her body, put her body pieces in trash bags, and threw her in a dumpster at his unit on Schofield Barracks. He said he thought he did that because it would be easier for the body to not be found, and he also knew that that dumpster was going straight to the incinerator.
I thought you said you wasn't meaning to take her life. Isn't that what they just said? He said that he wasn't trying to do that. But then if he wasn't trying to do that, you sure did kind of have your plan mapped out. I mean, he was dismembered and put her in the dumpster that he knew was going straight to an incinerator. What in the world? No wonder she wasn't found. No, man, what the actual heck? You know what, guys? I'm going to have to write something down here real quick because I don't want to spoil this. I want to watch the rest of it. Hit the thumbs up button while I'm doing this, okay? Hit the thumbs up button for me. Because I had to write this down. Bruh, that's...
I want to go back to the mood in the courtroom. Johnson, again, emotionless and cold when he is described, going straight to the incinerator. I want to go back to the mood in the courtroom.
The incinerator. Dude, hey, y'all, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. There was some thinking that took place in this. You know what I'm trying to say? I don't know how many arguments him and her got in the past, but a lot of times when you commit crimes out of passion right there on the spot, a lot of times people panic. They don't know what to do. They're sloppy. Cuz literally had this mapped out and planned. He knew that the day that the garbage or whatever was going to run, that it was going to end up in that very spot. She was cremated, like, boom. He knew this. He thought about this. He mapped this out. This should be on one of those true crime shows. Wow.
Johnson, again, emotionless and cold when he's describing what happened. The gallery, however, was the exact opposite. They were very emotional. They gasped and they cried when they heard what happened. One woman was crying so much, crying hysterically, that she needed to go out and seek medical attention. PFC Johnson faces 10 to 20 years for each of those charges of voluntary manslaughter and death of an unborn child. Sentencing is scheduled to continue tomorrow.
And that's where things get a little bit crazy. Things get a little bit crazy right there, ladies and gentlemen. So this was the reward that they had out for her while she was missing. She was, as you can see, she was 6 months pregnant right here. He is going to face prison because of the murder of her and the unborn child. Y'all already know what I was going to go with this. I thought, what did he do wrong? Now, with her, I get it. But what did he do wrong in regards to the child? Because if she made the decision that she wanted to get rid of the child, so what? Y'all, I no. We're not about to play these games. I'm doing exactly what a lot of you guys believe in. Her body, her choice. It's his baby too, right? So, shouldn't he only be getting tried for the murder of her, not the unborn child? Because I thought it was just still a bunch of growing clump of cells. It has no conscience, right? It doesn't even know it's a person. It relied on her to thrive. Therefore, it's not really a human being. So why is he being tried for both of them? Now, if you don't understand my sarcasm here, you just completely, you're a little touched intellectually. But look, guys, this is what I'm talking about. This is why we have to come to a complete understanding that when you take life that's growing inside of you in regards to it being a child, then something like this is going to be a very, very hard thing for you to say, no, Ty, you're wrong. No, I agree. I'm hugely pro. Okay? I'm pro-life out of this world. Every child that a woman gets pregnant with, she should have that child unless they're, of course, we ain't gonna get into a regular healthy child. You should have your child. Now, in this case, I'm just saying, could he argue that? I didn't kill the child. I mean, I didn't even, they said that he didn't want to be born, right? Y'all, I know it's so many things we can unpack right here. I'm not going to hold y'all any longer, but one thing I want to write down right here is the fact that how do we find out that this man ended up taking this woman's life? How do we find out that he took her life? And what we found out and what I wrote down right there is that he must have had come to Jesus with himself. He must have came to his conscience. Something like that must have popped up for this young man to come out and confess what he did. And it's very unfortunate that it didn't happen because they seem like a very nice, lovely couple, men and women. You have no idea that in a split second how your life can completely change. You have no idea that when you get into a place where you are that mad and you're that hitting with rage, you feel it building up, go away. Focus on one thing at a time. Grab my keys. Let me get to the door. Let me get outside. Let me walk. I'm going to just keep on walking and walking and walking and walking and walking and walking and walking. Do that. Because if not, something like this can so easily happen. And it's very unfortunate here, ladies and gentlemen. Anyway, guys, let me know what y'all think about this story right here, man. I mean, this is like what? The third video or something that I've done with one of these guys that's done something like this turned out to be military. I mean, the video I did with the guy during Memorial Day, he was military. And then we got the video I did today. Right now, he's ex-military. And then the guys, y'all hear about the man that's on a manhunt right now for this man that took out his 3 children, allegedly. And he was ex-military. Anyway, whew. Let me know what y'all think. This is tragic. Leave it in the comment section after this video. Do not forget to do what you see in this animation right here. That will greatly help my channel, and I'd appreciate it. If you want to see the next video that I will be doing later on, chronological order, it's that one. Things I did as of yesterday right here. I am Ty Smith, modern Renaissance man, hoping and praying that every last one of you have food, shelter, and clothing. Most of all, praying that every last one of you guys in great health, mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. God bless you all.